Ever at that moment when you're caught looking at a stranger and you make eye contact? Or when someone else says hello and you say good things? Or waving at someone who honks you, only to discover they're honking at the person behind you? It's a little bit of embarrassment and a whole lot of awkward. Good morning, judges, fellow contestants, and guests. The definition of awkward is causing difficulty or difficult to deal with. The alternative definition is clumsily or unskillfully performed and causing embarrassment or discomfort. Generally, you start experiencing awkwardness routines. It makes sense. As when we're younger, everything revolves around us, and as we age, we start to become more self-conscious and worry about what others think of us. Awkwardness is an emotion or a vibe. It's something we all experience, whether it's social awkwardness or an awkward moment. I know as a teenage girl, I'm prone to getting myself into awkward situations. For example, at the movie theater, you get your popcorn, sit down, and all of a sudden the movie starts. A few minutes and you think to yourself, hey, I'm hungry, and go for a bit of popcorn. The bed crunches, then the popcorn crunches. People start to look. Don't even get me started on actually chewing the popcorn. Everyone looks at you. Awkward. The awkward moment is now a common joke on the internet. Many people start a Facebook status with the awkward moment when, or the most awkward thing happened to me today. Now I want to get this straight. Awkward and embarrassing are not the same thing. Awkwardness is something that can cause embarrassment. A few examples of an awkward moment would be accidentally calling your teacher mom, going for a high five when the other person goes for a fist bump, and singing happy birthday to someone you don't really know, so it turns into happy birthday, dear. My personal favorite is the awkward moment when it's totally silent, and your stomach decides to sound like a dying whale. Awkward silences are a piece of daily life. You know what I'm talking about. Your teacher asks if there are any more questions, and everyone just sits in complete silence, occasionally looking at their feet. We actually experienced one at the start of my speech. Now I'm sure everyone knows about the extremely awkward moment experienced on September 13, 2009. I'm talking Taylor Swift and Kanye West here. When Taylor was presented with the MTV Award for Best Female Video of the Year, Kanye pounced up on stage and declared that Beyonce had the best video of all time. No one knew what to do. Taylor literally just stood there and had no idea what to say. Now I'm gonna let you finish, but Kanye caused one of the most awkward moments of all time. Awkwardness can trigger emotions such as anger. It can make you angry because you're genuinely unhappy with the person who caused the awkward moment. You're playing hide and seek. The game is. No one tells it. It would be a bit awkward meeting up with the other players after being left alone. You would probably be upset. Sometimes awkwardness causes laughter and happiness. It eases the tension. An example of this would be saying goodbye to a friend and then walking off in the same direction. You just have to laugh. Generally, publicly viewed awkward moments cause embarrassment, such as falling on the stairs in the mall when you're alone, and then having to get up and walk away. There are two things you can do with your awkwardness: fix it or embrace it. The first step to fixing it is to pinpoint what exactly is making you feel awkward. The reason many people feel awkward is that they don't understand it, or they may be feeling awkward because they feel uncomfortable around someone or uncomfortable in a situation. You can either walk away or educate yourself. Just ask, hey, what's going on? Next, you can try relaxing. Most of the time, you might be the only one feeling awkward. Just relax and you might end up enjoying yourself. My personal favorite is embracing your awkwardness. My example of an easily fixable awkward situation is a school dance. You look around and no one's moving. It's just a big old awkward mess. Your options: A, walk away based on fun, but avoid an awkward moment. B, relax, not everyone's watching you. And C, my personal favorite, start dancing like no one's watching. Sometimes you just have to fight awkward with awkward. I tend to choose option C. I find most of the time the situation isn't awkward, you're just overthinking. So the next time you're on the street and someone honks at you, you wave and realize they weren't honking at you. Don't feel awkward, you just made a new friend. Overall, you're the one who determines how awkward something actually is. Embrace your awkward self. So, sorry, was that awkward?